Hello and welcome back to the world of RimWorld with me, Nick at Night. Last episode we explained how we actually lost a good bit of episodes for you guys, but we went back as far as possible to save and make the experience as authentic as possible. Last episode we finished putting in our last bits of crops outdoors so we could get as much food for this coming new winter, and it is the first of summer. And it looks like we're even getting close to our first crop of hops, potatoes, and rice. Our corn and heel root are a little bit behind, but they do always take a little bit more time. So we were working on security in this region up here due to our concerns associated with this constant threat of infestation we've had the last few episodes. We're going to be adding in probably a couple more bedrooms along these regions over here. Because of that, we also are going to be turning this little area into a centralized defensive position for not only our back door here, but a little area that we can at least muster around and at least provide some defenses that gives it a little bit of time our colonists to get out of the way. So I'm going to start by actually deconstructing a good bit of this room. Maybe not that wall. Deconstruct the door and the vent for sure. Carlos's bed. Well, we're going to get rid of that bed. That's for sure. And we'll move Carlos's bed over here. He can sleep in this nice, big, beautiful room. It's roughly the same size, isn't it? I want to say it's the exact same size, but I don't know that for sure. 6 by 7, 6 by 7. It's exactly identical. We're putting in some power so we can run these turrets effectively off this new switch. What the heck happened here? I meant to deconstruct that line, but not that wall. I'll put that wall back in. That is crazy. Actually, I'm going to put in a granite block there instead, because I want it to be extra strong, because this is what's going to be controlling the power for our turrets internally here, and these turrets are going to be shooting anybody that might potentially want to pop out of here early ahead of schedule, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to make that a prisoner bed. Same with these. Yep. Prisoners, yep, allow all these prisoners. They have some nice comfy digs, these guys. They get their own chairs, tables, lights. Ooh, that's what we're missing. I knew we were missing something. They don't like hanging around in the darkness. And we're going to connect that to the house power that is not controlled by this switch system. So in order to do that, we're going to take power from we're going to take power from over here. Run it down and up and down the wall here. There. Then this hopefully will... I'm going to build these closer to the door because I want to make sure that they can connect into this power system. There. Great. So it's getting kind of weird because I have two different power circuits running. I mean, it worked okay outside here. I actually have, like this central branching one is coming in and supplying the power from the incoming. And these are all the turrets and whatnot. So I'm trying to streamline this actually a little bit exterior. I did off camera. I'm just trying to streamline the power so I can get rid of some unnecessary lines, or at least extra lines. Once those are in, we'll deconstruct that. We'll put a wall over top of it, and same goes for over here. Wow. Just uninstall that. Just taking down all these walls. It was about time. It needs to happen. I need to figure out better and more effective methods for operations in here. Carlos, what is your deal? Oh, they didn't move the bed yet. That's a bummer. Okay. Well. Alright. Heroin. Why aren't you taking the beds up here? Oh, they're nice. Weird. We are really negative on our power supply. Oh, man. That would explain a bit. Because they deconstructed the power lines that supply power to our power bank here. And there's no power redundancy for us here. I just never constructed a power redundancy. Maybe I should. Since we're messing with all these other base-based things, maybe I will construct a power redundancy line going north. That way, we can just make sure. I'm gonna put in some slate walls here. Make this nice. There we go. We're going to deconstruct that. We're going to put in a granite auto door, actually. Boom. And we have one outside and one here. Yep, slate and granite. Wood is not as wonderful if you want to be dealing with, well, when the electric lines explode or overload, you have issues associated with that. So it's just always easier if you don't have to deal with that. Wait, something catching fire at least. So let's take a look. What do we got here? I want to put in some security. So since we took out this wall, there's no point for the power to be running through it. We're going to just run it over this direction. And we will run... How best supply power to this? I'm thinking right here, right off the battery. And we'll put a switch in. Like right there. Boom. And we'll deconstruct these lines. Turkey 2 has gotten poisoning from rice. No, not food poisoning. All right. Have we successfully... Nope, we haven't successfully tamed another female turkey. But guaranteed our guys are on it, working on it. Why don't you hunt that male turkey? Like I said, I want those female turkeys. Oh, what's going on here? Dead boar. A lot of blood. I think that timber wolf got into a fight with a couple of these boars. Yep. Pretty sure that's what happened. Alright, what else we got here? Male turkey, we can hunt that safely. Alright, here we go. This is what we're looking for. Some does, some deer. Hunt all of those guys. Because we need to stockpile meat again. We're well under our comfortable threshold going into winter. Though it is the 2nd of summer, we need to start preparing for winter. Winter is coming. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, you know that threat ain't no joke. Uh-oh. Okay. Nails, where are you? I need you to construct this wall. Yep. Wall needs to go in. Construct no path. That's bull. There we go. Great. Now this AC is actually going to work. We're actually accidentally cooling this room, and everything in here was starting to spoil. Not great. Alright, let's look back over here, figure out our security. I'm contemplating about putting our security much like we did over here. The question really is, which way do we face the turrets? We could have double-sided turret system. Like that. That's a lot of steel to produce that. But that could work. That could work really effectively if something comes down these hallways. Alright, I'm in. Why not? We have a slate auto door there. Deadfall trap. No, I want to have that made out of slate. Yep. This is all just in case. Kind of like if somebody's trying to sneak out in the middle of the night. They're going to have a bad day if they don't know that's there and they run into it. Great. And we're going to remove... Oh, I have to select it one at a time. Really? We'll leave that one. Get rid of that. Nope. There we go. Wow, that's tedious. I know this is just thrilling YouTube content for you guys. Sorry. Alright. Extend the wall there. Gonna create a barrier between these so that they don't accidentally explode and rupture each other's power supplies or damage each other when they explode, because that happens sometimes regularly. There we go. Just do that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, look at the warg carrying all our materials back inside. Alright, these guys... guys, we need power over here. Wow, we're dangerously low on power. Because we don't have that redundancy put in, which I was constructing earlier. Alright. Travismo, where are you going? You're gonna eat something? You have a beer? Oh, that's nice. Going to bed. Okay, it's daylight, probably. Time for you to probably get inside. Okay. Power lines. Nails, where are you going? You're constructing. That's nice. Dave is... Work on that power conduit. I need that up. Because we don't have power running. We're still negative. Alright, great. It is... We have our secondary connected. And of course they finished the first one before I even finished the secondary, but you know, that's no big deal. Sorry if I'm a little salty this episode. I explained probably earlier or previously why I was a little irritated with losing our audio for an hour's worth of video we produced, which is a bummer, but things happen. So life will go on. So now we have 2 regions here. Let's see, connect. Nope. Reinstall. We'll move that there. Install that up there. We're just going to put a block between them so if they explode, they won't hurt each other. All right, nice. We're making more wort for some more beer. Making lots and lots of booze. Turn those off because, let's be honest, our people have an alcohol issue. And it's not pretty when they're drunk. Get the deadfalls in. Just random pot, just chilling out. All right, how are we doing for steel? We are non-existent. Alrighty then. Time to go mining. Probably, since it's summertime, I'd like to send our guys out somewhere that's maybe a little bit farther than we'd normally send them out. But because it's summer, they don't have to deal with the cold and all that. So send them out here to go get some steel. Mine that. A bunch of this. There we go. Is there any more over here? Yep. There we go. Great. Male turkey. Some male ibex. Wonderful. All right. So, Travismo's hammering away on the wonderful steel composites back here. And we have constructed 2 additional security systems inside of our base. I'd love to have one down this corridor, but I think what we'll do is we'll replace it with granite auto doors to create a level of more security. Whereas down here we have these at least bunkers essentially we've created, which are really walling in our prisoners, and or if we get unexpected guests internally or people trying to come through the back door, they're going to get a real nice hello from us. So I look forward to seeing you all next episode in the continuation of the Hungover campaign. See you next time.